We're live. All right. This is going to be a weird one. I yeah. we'll get there. So this is our first creative stream. Um and this is Blender that is a free to use 3D modeling software. And yeah, um we're going to just go ahead and start with general here. So I am just going to be making things in Blender, and that's going to be the stream. So this is going to be a bit of a weirder one, I think. Kind of, I don't know. This is weird to just spend like a stream just making stuff, but we're going to spend a stream making stuff. So, um, and I have like some things I want to make. I have a challenge from a friend from work to make a space tank, and so I think I'm going to start with that. Um, Actually, I can show this off because I want to show off Pumpkin here because this was cool. So we're gonna switch over to this, and this was a thing that I made a couple weeks ago that I really like this and just kind of the feel of just spooky pumpkin. Um, have a light source inside the pumpkin, and it just generates like this like the little streams of light. The top is like independently modeled. Oh, let me. Hello? There we go. So the top is like independently modeled, so like you can like pull it off, and this was a cool one. So I may do more to kind of like use this in a sort of scene. So I may make something like gravestones or things like that. Yeah, for now we're just gonna go ahead and do a new one. Hey Cheese, how's it going? Hello. There we go. Don't need to save that. So yeah, I am gonna start by figuring out how I want to do a space tank. Oh. Let's see here. Let me move this up a little bit. How's it going? Right. Right about there. Oops. And I think right about there works. So I think I kind of want to do like the top. I think I want to do 2 sections for the actual tank, and then I want to do something completely different for like instead of treads on kind of a whole different thing. Oh, nice. Let's see here. This is going to be interesting, just figuring out how I want to do things here. Let's do that. And then we'll make some cuts this way. Oh, whoop. There we go. And kind of what I'm after there, but I think I want to move this one down like that to start. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, whoops. Control B for that. I forget how to do bevels, so we'll just Actually, let me... I think I might have screwed up the other bevel here. Let me undo that and fix that. That'll be fine. I can live with that. Okay. It's about even. Okay, there we go. Off to a decent start. If I take the whole of the top, is that a thing that I can just, like, bevel this all together? We'll find out. I mean, I want that. Okay, kind of, but not exactly. Oh, and I missed. Oh, whoops. That. I suppose I can just start off like that, and then it gives me a nice little loop cut there. Haha. Let's just do this, I think, and see if this will work the way that I'm hoping to. Take all these, and instead of doing bevel, we're going to see if we can scale that down a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like that look. Oops. Want that. I'm going to scale that down a little bit, give it this weird little taper. I think that works. Okay. Now for the underside here. Oops. We do a lot of the same stuff, I think. Oh, that's weird looking bevel. It's okay. It works. Because you can move that up and then give it that nice little rounded effect. I'll do both of these at once, and what happens if I do a bevel there? Yeah, I think this will work. Oh. Let's see here. It's kind of like tanky. Kind of don't like how long this looks, because this kind of want for like the top. So I'm just gonna scale that back a little bit. Scale out to there. And we'll just kind of shrink that. There we go. That looks like the top of a tank, I think. Okay. Let's move that up a little bit more. And then we will do another cube. And this, I think, is going to be kind of the body of our tank. Actually, let's do this way first. Long tank, no. Something like that, I think, works. And look, it's a tank, kind of. Alright. I do want this. Let's edit this a little bit. Actually, I think I can get by without doing, like, a ton. Hi, how's it going? Welcome. I am making a space tank that a friend from work suggested I make. So, other than that, just kind of feel free to ask. I don't know too much about Blender. I think if Cheese is still here, he might have more information about it. I'm still pretty new. I only one way to know whether or not I can. When it comes to animations, I might not have an answer. Add a new item at frame 200. I don't know for certain. So again, animations. If you know a bit about animations and how to add something, like, feel free to, like, chime in. I'm still relatively new with Blender, so this is just me just tooling around a bit. So yeah, I don't know how much help I'll be. Let's do 4, I think. Just shift those down, and then I think, let's see here, these 3. Let's move. Oh, that's good to know. Let me just start with this one then. Move this one up. Move this one, I think, fairly close to the top, and then we'll have a nice little taper here. Oh, that's... Hi, let me actually move it on the cube. I'm like, why is it moving that? And it's because I didn't hit G twice. Let's see here. I think I'm going to take these and move these close to the edge, kind of give it a little bit of taper at the front, but hopefully not anything too pronounced. Should actually be measuring this out instead of eyeballing it. Okay. Front edge. Just gonna move. Let's see here. We'll do that, and then we'll take... I can just do this. We'll just take that. About to there, and then... Oh, whoops. I think the back here, I mostly want to just be like fairly straight. Yeah, that's the back. Okay. Now, if I take this, what happens if I do like a slight bevel on that? Does that look good? Yeah, I think so. Hmm. Is that about even across the board? Yeah, it looks about right. Okay. I think that works. Let's go ahead and take you and just move you back a little bit. Okay. Hmm. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and move these up a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and move the light up quite a bit. Okay. Ah yes, the Halloween tank. It's spooky. Now, like I mentioned before, I had a friend who's like, I told him I was doing a Blender stream. He's like, oh, you should make a space tank. And he was like really super excited about it. So I'm just like, okay, I'll make a space tank. I don't know. I don't know how I'll make it a space tank, but I'll make it a space tank. I have a cat clawing at my door right now. Hang on a moment. Oh, never mind. That's not a cat clawing at my door. That's rain hitting the window outside. I think you mentioned about that one of the past few times that we did a blends day, and I tinkered with it, and I couldn't remember how to do it. Although, like, that's gonna be, um, oh, how was it? Like, what was the what was the option to like uh activate it? Is it like R twice? Or am I just misremembering completely? Because one of the things I want to do is instead of treads for our space tank, I want to do gimbal rotation. Okay, that was the one I was thinking of because I want to do instead of like um, instead of treads for our space tank, I want to kind of have like these little thrusters on the bottom, and that's how it gets around. Um, so I don't know greebles then. Okay. Let's go ahead and hide our actual tank. We'll work on this little thruster here. Yeah, my friend was really like excited about this idea of a space tank, so I'm just like, how would I do a space tank? And I think I want this a little bit bigger, but also a little bit beefier, like that, I think. Okay. And it's going to be kind of our little thruster that we're going to go ahead and make here. Ooh, I've got ideas for this. Okay. Go ahead and do those first. And we'll move these up on here. Okay. That makes sense. There's definitely options for that with the tank, like having like little like panels like you're talking about. Um, oh, and you can do a little manhole at the top. Yeah, I might give that a shot. We'll see. So, and then I'm also going to do another loop cut down here. In my old tried and true way of doing this. So we're just gonna scale this down to about there. I might do a couple more loop cuts on the bottom edge here. So that works. I think that works. So then this face here. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of indent that a little bit. I think. And I think this outer ring here. Let's go ahead and make that a little bit more like that. Yeah. Oh, let me see how I can do that. Is there a way to like I think if I make you like a VIP in here somewhere, then I might, but I don't know how to do that. I wish I knew Twitch better. Um, you can give it a try. I think the last time I had somebody try to drop a link, Twitch wouldn't let that go through. Um, but give it a try and see. Yeah, and so for me that just put it through as stars. So let me see. Um, I don't wanna. Hmm. Okay, if that works then. So okay, so I kind of want that as like that. No, not that. Okay, there we go. No, hold on. Scale that. Hmm. All right. Let's unhide everything. Hmm. Now the real question is, do I want to make an array for these, or do I want to be able to like individually position them? That's $1 million question right now. Actually, let me hide these again, and I'm gonna just kind of make this more rounded so that it makes more sense for like when this is turning. We'll do kind of my same little song and dance here. Oops. Do two. And we'll just bring those up. There we go. That works nicely. Okay. Let me, before I do that, let's go here. I think for now I'm just going to keep it as just a really simple, like, let me put this where I want it to go and then do an array to, like, have the other one show up. I think that might make the most sense. There. Okay. Modifiers. Array. We are going to want two, two array modifiers, but come on now. Hello? Oh wait, I want this one. Is it not letting me put that at 0? Weird. Do I have my unlock off, maybe? Yeah, okay, that was why. let's see here. Okay, it's right about there. That works. Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't have my numlock on, and so like it wasn't letting me like enter in 0 for the value. So we don't need roads. All right. So now if we rotate this, let's see here, along the y-axis, right? um, oh wait. Okay. Let's see here. So how would I do this the way that I'm trying to? The y, I don't think I need to worry about the relative offset, because those line up. Right, so I want them all to kind of like rotate at the same degree. And so have them all still line up to the tank where they were. Okay, so unchecking relative offset does that. Oh, okay. Hi. I understand now. Where is it? Object offset? No. Constant offset. Okay. Um. Let's see here. Yeah, and the Y one I'm okay with. That can still be the same. Okay. I mean, in the meantime, I can just go ahead and nix the rotation here. Okay. Do tell. I think worst case scenario, I can just copy and paste this where I want it to go. Shape keys, is that a modifier? Let's see. A mesh data. Let's see here. I have no clue how to access that. I think worst case scenario, going with the easiest option, I can just copy and paste like this one where I want it to go. The same tab as auto smooth. Okay. Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Said that was shape keys. Ah, right here. Okay. Then a new one. Ah. Okay. let me go ahead and get back into that modifier. Oh, not the cube, this. And, or not the modifier, I want to rotate this. Like that. Okay. And back into shape keys. Oh, okay. I'll clear out the rotation. Okay, okay, I see. Let's see here. Okay, so how do I use this to apply a rotation then? Turn the value for key. Okay. Do I need to do anything with? Go into edit mode and let's see here. Edit mode and rotate the vertices. Shape for the shape key. RY25. Okay. So. And 25. Or do I have to do that somewhere else? Put it in. Oh, duh. Hi. Okay. Oh, whoops. How about I select... Hey, Snow! Edit mode is tab. Okay. Oh, I think I see what you're saying. We're talking... How do I... Because we're talking that... Ah, okay. I gotcha. Yeah! Thanks, cheese. I'm making a space tank. Alright. Like the little thrusters on that. That's... Yep. So instead of treads, it has these little thrusters. Yeah, I have a friend from work who I told him I was gonna be doing some 3D modeling in Blender, and he's like, "Oh, you should make a space tank." I'm like, "Okay, I'll give that a shot." Okay, so now the actual like barrel of the tank. I don't know what I want to do for the barrel of the tank. I know I want to do like a cylinder, but I kind of want to. Whoa, hi cylinder. We're just gonna go ahead and put you at 0, 0 here. Let's move you up to like. Oh, whoops, wrong way. So the underlying unmodified mesh is still there. It's only the shape key that's containing that. Okay, that makes sense. And yeah, like he was like weirdly really adamant about like this idea of a space tank, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it, sure. I do want to get to like my Halloween scene. If there are other like suggestions for something to make, I'll freely take it on because this is fun. Let me just go ahead and I'm gonna model this first, and then I'm gonna move this into position, I think. So, Alt G. Okay, that's good to know. I think. Good to know. Okay. So, and then I can do that. Haha. I'm starting to learn like keyboard shortcuts. Actually, let's move this up a little bit more because this is gonna be a long guy. So, whoa, that I didn't want 25. I wanted 15. Oh, is it relative when you type it in? There we go. Okay. I figured it out eventually. Let's make this really thin. Oh, that would be really good. That'd be a really good idea. So, I know that there's sometimes where like you'll explain things and I'll just be like so lost because I don't know where like the menus are or things like that. Which I think is more my own just like paying attention kind of thing. All right, and then we'll go ahead and scale this up. All right. So, no worries. I mean, the only reason I know Blender anywhere near I do right now is because of all the help that you've given me, and so like it has still worked. um oh yeah, I need to be in edit mode for this. What am I doing? Okay. I mean, it's a space tank. You have to be able to fire in every direction, right? No, I'm just doing this so that I can model it, and then I'll worry about like the rotation on the rest of it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and make a loop cut here. I'm going to do a couple more up here, I think. Oh, whoops. That instinctively, like, let me click off of this. Alright, and then I'm going to do this one. And then I'm going to scale this face down. So, a space tank obviously is not going to fire, like, actual, like, rockets. So, we need a mechanism to fire, like, a space laser. So, it's going to be a way different kind of tank. Alright. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do another loop cut here. That'll work. Okay. Then I can take that. We're just going to shift that down into this. It's going to fire space. It's a space tank, duh. Oh, yeah, true. I always get weird about like doing like inward extrudes because like there's always some way that I'm gonna make a mess of that and like have inward faces that just kind of don't work right. Um, let's see here. I'm gonna try this and see if this does what I want this. Oh, hi. That's not what I wanted it to do. Okay. Never mind. I was toying around with the proportional editing. Yeah. For me, like, I'll like, what am I doing? There we go. for me, I will do extrudes for like outward faces because like I can like that like is pretty straightforward and easy to not like make a mess of. But when it comes to inward faces, then I'm like I've had too many problems with that. Oh, that's how you do that. That's good to know. Thank you. All right. I'm going to move this up a little bit. Or, So do I want a lens or do I want kind of like this, like, do I want to do something like really wild, like, oh, whoops. Like that. Vents. That's a good call. Um, huh. We might be able to do something interesting there with that. I like that idea. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move this up. And then let's grab these two. And we're going to go ahead and move these up the barrel a little bit. Okay. So if I do that, haha! Do that. Oh, whoops. I want that. Scale that back down. I don't know that you'd really need like a huge like thing for this like this, but it works. Okay. I like your idea of like vents here. So let's see how I want to do that. Oh, is this? Hang on, I'm gonna try this just to see if this is gonna do what I'm worried it's gonna do. Okay, no, that works. That works. Okay. Oh, right. uh, Extrude faces along normals? Yeah. There we go. So something like that. I mean, since it's focusing all of like the laser energy right here, then it just does that. All right. Let's do some modeling on this side too, so we can kind of give it this nice little base where it would look like it plugs in, or like it just hooks up to the tank. So let me switch back to that. Do a loop cut down here, and then this I think I'm pretty safe to be able to extrude. Or, yeah, I should be fine to extrude that. So, let me actually get the faces here. Oh, right. Extrude along normals. There we go. Okay. That works. Alright. Now, go ahead and line this guy up. So, We want, is it 90 or is it the other way? That's the right way. Cool. It might be. I always forget like the shortcuts. um, yeah. And then let me go ahead and I mean, that wasn't what I was after. Oh, whoops. There we go. That's what I'm after. So then I can go ahead and I want everything except the y-axis. There we go. Let me just hook up. Ka-chunk. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look and see what like a bot one. Look at that laser. Alright, I like your idea of doing like panels. So I might do that. Let's do a really shallow cylinder here. Just go ahead and do that. We're gonna do this as kind of the hatch for the tank. So let's scale that down. That's about hatch size, right? Okay. And then, ooh, that could work. All right. Oh, whoops. Let me actually work on the hatch here. Okay. How do I want to do that? I'm gonna go my tried and true way of just like, here's a loop cut. And then we'll scale that in. And then I think I can extrude that to give that nice little pop. And we will scale that. Actually, this works really well. So, extrude, scale. Let me do, or let me do not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I'm getting confused on my buttons. For greebling is to use insert and knife tool to break up a face into pieces, and then insert a little more and extrude those bits in and out. Yeah, I think that's going to be kind of the process I want to do for like other greebling. On this, I really wanted to kind of have this as kind of more fully featured. Since it's kind of this little hatch, it's going to be easier to, it's going to be easier to have it kind of modeled as its own stuff. For stuff like a hatch, extrude inward and then insert or inset a bit and extrude back up. It can give you a cool little rim. Ooh. I see what you're saying there. Let's see here. So this, I've already done that. Oh, I think, Actually, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna test and make sure that's... Nope. Okay. Okay. that. Okay. So I like your idea here. So, ah, what the? um, but part of the reason I like your idea so much is because we're gonna go ahead and extrude all of this up, so we kind of have our little like hatch here. And I think these four, if I extrude those back. Haha! Okay. So let me just kind of make this a little bit more hatch-like. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe. I'm gonna move this down a little bit, I think. Oh, yeah. It's a whole process, I'm sure. There we go. Alright, I think that works for our hatch here. So, let me go ahead and let's move this back a little bit. Right about there looks good. Alright. And then we will move this down. I'm going to go ahead and seat it in there a little bit. Boom! There's our hatch. I still love the like little just thrusters. It's like enough of like a like kind of recognizable tank, but also like nothing like an actual tank. Oh. All right. Let's see here. Do I want to do some? I kind of want to take your advice on doing some greebling here. So let's do. Let's do some stuff here. Where's my knife tool? There we are. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting ideas for this. Let's do. Oh, whoops. Why? Why? Why are you? Okay, fine. Fine. I'll just make independent cuts. Yeah, it was weird because it was just like, no, we don't want to make that cut. I'm like, what? Beg your pardon? Alright. Go ahead and make an even. Here, actually, let's do this, and then we can make an even cut. I think probably right along there makes the most sense. Or relatively even. Okay. And then I can go ahead and do these little corner cuts here too. There we go. Snap distance or something. So list of shortcuts at the bottom of the screen for locking access and snapping. Could be. I think I've got my cuts here, but yeah, yeah. Um, we can take a peek at it once we are doing a bit more. So, whoa. So we're gonna go ahead and extrude those up, and then I like this idea of maybe not. Hang on. Did that already like make that cut? It didn't. Okay. So we'll extrude those up, but just enough to make it look like it's kind of a panel. And then I'm gonna scale that back just a smidge. Or let me other way. There we go. So now you get this cool little like panel effect here. Okay, let me. I probably could do a lot of this and like really spend a lot of time on this. I think I'm just gonna do like a couple at the top and then a few on the actual tank, and then I think I'll do like materials. Yeah, that's a good call to like have it all kind of the same effect. Yeah. I might do that a bit more once I'm on the tank. I think I want some like on different levels, so I might do like each main face and do it that way. But yeah, I think you got a good point about like saving some time and doing them like kind of doing the assembly line thing instead of doing the one by one thing. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'm just looking through the shortcuts that you mentioned. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that is weird. So is that? Hmm. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll keep that. A little slapdash, but eh. Okay. And I think this is the only other one I want to do on the tank itself. So go ahead and extrude that a little bit, and then we'll scale that down a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright. So now, let me go ahead and hide a few things. Oh, let me get into... Oh. I probably don't have to switch to object mode, I'm dumb. I can just click it over here and just switch to the one I want. I remember things sometimes. So we'll go ahead and hide our cylinders here. Actually, I may want this still. Let me do some loop cuts. Oh. I guess that works. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. let's do... I'm going to do some loop cuts here to just kind of make my life a little bit easier for how I want like these panels to sit. Okay. Okay, let's take a peek. Oh yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. So kind of like the approach of having kind of like the edges more pronounced. Um I don't think that I've really done like insets actually, now that I think about it. Let me give that a try because that might be interesting. Let's see here. I think like a panel here can work pretty well. I'm trying to think what I want to do right now. Let me do a loop cut. Oh. Ah, no. Oh, that moment that like you forget to like save your knife cuts. Always trips me up with like knife cuts. Okay, that'll work. There we go. Now, let me do a loop cut here. I think. Yeah, that'll work fine. Okay, let me get these cuts here, and then I'm gonna toy with the inset here. Okay. Don't hit escape this time before saving it. Alright. Let's try that. So what does inset do? Oh, wow. Oh, I understand now. I get it. Okay. Yeah, that's a good workflow for that. All right. Let me get a... Let me get a panel on the side here. I'm just kind of putting panels wherever I feel like panels would go. And then we'll do one more at the front here, I think. Yeah, I can do it that way. Okay. Alright. Yeah, inset is gonna be really useful, I can tell you that, because like that's a lot better than the thing I keep doing of like when I'm working on a cylinder, loop cut, push it all the way to the end, and then like do that, and like just have like that top face that'll just like shrink down and work with from there. So thank you for that. Alright. So now go ahead and select these panels, and we'll do an inset on all of them. That, and then we will just raise them up a little bit. Let me actually get over here where I can see that. There we go. Okay, and I think I want one along the front here. I'm just making panels wherever I think they should go. Oh, that's interesting. It's okay, because where I want this panel, I just... Actually, let's undo that. We'll get two there. That'll work. Okay. Let me do one more loop cut so that I'm just not like right up against the edge there. Alright. I may actually be... So, I'm going to ask this question. Am I going to be better off doing the inset and then moving it, or am I going to be better off doing the extrude here and then scaling down that face? The reason I ask that is because if I do extrude, that's going to extrude it based on the angle of the face here. If I do an inset and move it, I don't know how to like cleanly move it on the according to the face, if that makes sense. Alright, well, I think my best option, I think, is going to be to extrude and then scale that down. Just because that will extrude it along that face, and it will make it a little bit easier to do that. Oh, whoops. Kind of. Yeah, it works. Okay. Alright. We're gonna do... I think something like that will work here. And this is a flat face, right? Okay. Oh, except, I might be better off just going with the knife tool on this, actually. Kind of, like, cut the panels the way that I want them to. Although, let me do a loop cut here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. We'll do that. Boop. Okay. And do like big panels on the side here. Okay. Spend a lot longer on a space tank than I was intending to. Oh. If you're moving the inset, just extrude along normal and scale. Okay, that's what I ended up doing. Pop a couple more screenshots. Oh, interesting. that's clever. So you can do inset to kind of like do things around the face, like around like a bend like that. That's cool. Alright. Oh, I swear, knife tool. Every time I forget how to do that. Knife tool! The first time that I ever tried using the knife tool, I didn't realize that I needed to hit enter to do anything with it. And so I would just keep on like doing all my stuff, and then I would hit escape to like exit out of the knife tool. I'm like, no, what, Okay. Oh, wait, what the? Hello? That was weird. Okay. Oh, not what I want. Is there like a good way of making it kind of scale proportionally? Oh, I guess I could just do this. Um, that works. Okay. And then if we do this, we can take G and we want to go along the y-axis here. Beep. There we go. Some panels on that side. I should put a panel on the back. Alright, I like Space Tank and all, but I'm getting sick of Space Tank. So, let's see here. I want this side of this. We're going to take the knife tool. We're just going to make a bigger panel. Next to the global drop down is a button. Yeah, where they intersect. You're talking this? Or am I just two circles with it? Oh, you're talking this. Hi, I'm awake. Makes operations happen on a point. Oh, okay. Good to know. So we'll give that a shot here with this. Alright, so I am just going to make this a huge panel because I... Really? I think it probably will be, so... Go ahead and save those. Chances are it probably is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay. And actually save the loop cuts here. So let's see here. Is it... Oh, it's fine. What option would I select to make that work? Because I want to work with these faces and inset these. So is that going to be like individual origins, maybe? I don't know. We'll try it. Not quite. No. Okay. So individual origins, it looks like when I do that, So you kind of see like as I scale it down, like the sides are really more pronounced, and so it's kind of not like I want to like scale it kind of I I guess I don't know if there is a way to do something like that cuz I want it to be like even across the board. Um but I might be better off just like making it this way. Oh yeah, yeah, I am doing an inset here. So, here I'm gonna switch this back to median point. Um, oh yeah, yeah. So, oh, um, kind of. So like what I'm talking about is like how the top and bottom don't have like the same distance that the sides have. Um, but again, like that's easy enough to have it like this, and then I can just scale along the z-axis and just scale that down to like about where that's even. Really, because I so this was an inset that I did for this, and unless there's like some option in like the inset menu that I'm missing, which I mean is possible. So, because like when I do an inset here, like the edges, like okay, so we'll escape out of that. So this, I'm just gonna move this out. So this is the face that I'm working with, right? Yeah. So I do the inset, and then I scale it down, and it, unless there's, let's see here. Let me try. I don't know. Let's see here. Control to tweak. Oh, what the? um, I don't know what I just did. Oh, that's so controls depth. Um, is it? Oh, that's wild. Uh, no, we don't want that. Uh, I don't know what boundary's doing. What about outset? Oh, what? Not what I'm after either. Interesting. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go about the way that I know I can work with. So, which is that I'll do the inset, set the sides to where I want that to be, and then I will go ahead and scale along the z-axis here to make sure that that's kind of uniform. And then we'll pop up to our top view here, and we want to just push that out along the y-axis like that. Okay. Ta-da-da! Alright. And then let's do a back panel here. Oh, hey. Well, welcome. So, this is me just tooling around with Blender. I'm not an expert by any means, but uh, whatever I can help with, I'm open to helping with. We also have Cheese here, who's the one who has been showing me my way around Blender. So, let's see here. Maybe you've got overlapping cuts there or something, and it can't inset the boundary. Maybe let's try something here. So, if we're just to take this and do inset here, is that gonna? I I don't know, because I'm having the same effect here. Where, like, it's insetting based on the shape instead of based on, like, the edges. Let's see. Oh, yours is working well. Here, let me check and see if there's some other. Whoa. Boundary? No. Trail? No. Oh, weird. Yeah, that's maybe it could be that it's something that maybe they changed how it works in a different version of Blender, because you're on, I forget what version you're on. I'm on 3 point. Let's find out. What version of Blender am I on? Is there a way to check what version of Blender I'm on easily? I forget where this is. There's somewhere to check that, and I forget where. Maybe preferences? No. Yeah, splash screen. Oh, duh. About Blender. There we are. So yeah, I'm on 3.0.1. Okay. I have no clue then. Because yours seems to be working just fine. What does your insert faces menu look like once you've done that? So I think that let's undo that real quick. So if I hit I twice, then it does this. Because I, it looks like, selects the individual faces. Okay. Of course. Right, does it? Okay, I'm in object mode. And look at my object properties. Let's see here. Is that going to be this one? Oh. Yes. We do have scale. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Yeah, because I stretched out my starting block in order to make, like, the body of the tank. All right. Okay. That explains it. All right. Okay. I'm assuming that I'll need to do that in object mode here. Apply scale. Okay. Now, if we do this, what? Oh, did it not? I'm confused. Because I had it apply scale, right? Okay. Yes, there we go. Because then it's corrected over here. And so now if we do the inset, there we are. Hey, we got there. Oh, yep. Took a moment to get there, but we got there. All right. So let me go ahead and do one last set of knife cuts here to do just kind of this. Actually, let me do a loop cut. And then I'm going to just put this here. Oop. And then I'm going to go ahead and do some knife cuts along this to kind of give us a little back panel here. And then at that point, I think I'm good to just like do the material stuff. Kind of sad that I spent like all this time on this tank and I really wanted to do other stuff. But, yep, it was doing everything evenly according to the scale of the model. Oh, whoops. Knife tool! Oh. I'd say Blender don't ever change, but it changes all the time as is. There we go. Okay. Apply our knife cuts. Switch to select the faces. And now we can do our inset. And now it's going to go evenly. And then we can just... here, actually, let me get back to our top view here. And then we will move that along the x-axis. There we go. Okay. Space tank! Alright. Yeah, so let's... I think I'm going to just give this some really basic colors, I think. So here's a question. If a regular tank is like kind of this olive green so that it kind of blends in with the scenery more, what color would you do a space tank then? Ooh, yeah, I like that. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to our material mode. We'll do a new one. Let's just call this base. Neon pink with rad yellow highlights. Just like a racing stripe for a space tank. Let's see. Oh, wait. We'll do a nice purple and we'll make it kind of this like deep purple. Oh. Okay, I'm weirdly into this right now. Let's see here. So roughness, kind of want a little bit of roughness, but we really kind of want this like metallic look to. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Alright, so let me get into object mode. Actually, yeah, let me get into object mode first, and then we're going to go ahead and apply this to... Let's see here. I forget which way you're supposed to do this. Is it that the last one you click on is the thing that you want to copy from? Yeah. Copy material to selected. Oh, right. The hatch! Oh, oops. The other way. Copy. There we go. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Oh, let's see here. Is it A to select all? And then we're gonna go ahead and shade smooth. Oh, okay, hang on. I guess really I just wanted this for like the thrusters and like the lid mostly. thing. Space tank! Alright, where's our normals? There we are. Ooh, that one I want to kind of bump up a little bit. There. Oh, except that kind of looks a bit wonky. That's some weird, like, shine there. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll go back into our materials here and we'll add new material. It's going to be our panels. Whoops. I can spell. I don't know what you're talking about. That was clearly like good spelling. Okay. I like your kind of idea of like having these as kind of like lighter. I will need to go into edit mode for this. We're gonna go ahead and oh, whoops. Oh. There we go. Ah! Oops. I will go in and deselect that before I do anything. Oh, smart. Smart. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like your first approach there because I think that works really well. So we'll go ahead and assign our panels here. Let's get those. Get the roughness. We'll get that metallic look on those. Let's fine tune that color a little bit. I think that works. Okay. And then we will go ahead and copy that selected. Do you think that it would make sense to have the hatch that same color, or does the hatch look good with kind of the deeper purple, do you think? Oh, yes, that is very helpful. Okay. Oh, whoop. I want... Oh, hi. There you go. I want this one. Okay. Oops. C is the button I want. Maybe around the rim of the hatch. Yeah, let's give that a shot and we'll see how that ends up looking. Oh. Wrong way. There we go. So we'll go ahead and copy material to selected. And then on this, kind of like that. Yeah, I think that works well. We can probably do the same thing here. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, let's give that a shot. I know I can probably just use the C tool to do that, but eh. Yeah, that's a good shout, because then it looks like that's connected. Yeah. Alright. Oh, this, and then we'll do the same thing here. And then, we want this cylinder. Okay. Oops. We'll just get right in there for that. There we go. If we sign that, cha-da-da. Oh, I did want to do like something different for the vents too, which we can do. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Let's try something a little different here. If I do that, haha. I'll just catch that. Alright. Okay. So these little bits here, we're going to create a different material, and we're going to just assign it like a deep black, I think. I really didn't think I was going to take all my time on a space tank here. Vents. So go ahead and assign those there for now, and then we're going to just bloop, make that black. Don't want metallic, we want that to be completely rough so that, or other way, we want that completely rough so that it just looks like those are vents. Alright, and then our last little bit that we want to do is going to be another new material for I don't know what to call this. Sure, we'll do lens. Let's I don't think we really want to make that metallic. But let's make this like a green. Let me tap into... Oh, right. Let me actually assign that. There we go. Okay. Space tanks are important. Oh! Z to go to wireframe, and then Control Plus to select the inner sides of the vent if you want to make those darker too. I think I'm okay with like the those sides being fine. I just kind of wanted to make it seem like there's something in place there to like keep like the laser from overheating. Alright. I think weirdly green fits this pretty well. So we just kind of look at that, like space tank. All right. Let's. I think we can justify having that a little bit rougher. It was either like green or blue, but I kind of like the green for this. I can do that. That won't be terrible to do. Oh man, I've got ideas now. Okay. The other thing I want to do. So just for kind of our own sake here, we're gonna go ahead and take that lens and we're gonna go ahead and copy that to our little thrusters, and then that just a little empty space there is gonna be that. So let's go back to our thrusters. So that we're gonna go ahead and assign to lens. Warm. Yep. I was tempted to like, cause I know, just kind of from like looking into like the different menus that you can add like a Torvus. So I was tempted to, let's see here. We'll go ahead and put that back here. I was tempted to use this to kind of have like a little like effect like the thrusters. I mean, I'm still tempted. Exactly. Wom 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 wom. I'm fine with Space Tank as Space Tank is right now. Although I will take on the suggestion of adding the um the little laser bolts. Let's see here. Let's. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and rotate that. What axis? I want to rotate that on the x-axis for 90 degrees. There we go. Oh, I love this idea. Alright. Right, tab. Okay. Is there an easy way to subdivide? Now that I think about that. F3 subdivide. Okay. Yep. Alright. We'll do 4 cuts. Or 3 cuts. Yeah. Yeah, I think it gave it to me in the menu. It's, or maybe not. So if I just do Control E. Oh, that's just going to be this menu. So. And then you can select it from there. Let's see here. Actually, let's go back into edit mode and we're going to rotate this on the y-axis 45 degrees. There we go. Okay. Thinking we just take our knife tool and just do that. Okay, this'll work. This'll work. Actually, let me get those cuts a little bit different, I think. Okay. If we scale this, oh weird. Hmm. Let's see here. Okay. Select a bunch of faces and press Control 1, Control 2, or Control 3. Oops. Hmm. Weird. Not sure what that does. Okay. Okay. We're going to go ahead and delete those. Oh. Maybe not. um. Dissolve faces, maybe. No? Yeah, I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Delete faces. Okay, there we go. Maybe I did. Okay. Oh, how did I apply the changes to this? Because I want to scale this. Let's see here. Let me scroll up because you mentioned this when we were having the weird issues with the apply scale. Ah, space menu and apply scale. Or I guess let's go ahead and do that. All transforms. There we go. Okay. And then we can scale this. Oh wait, hang on. Okay. Ah, no. Alright, fine. I will scale it this way. Or, what the? What? I think I may have made something angry. I don't think I changed anything there. Okay. I see what happened. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. So only apply rotation and scale. Okay. Ah, because I had location marked. That makes sense. All right. Thank you. And now. So goofy. I love it. Other way. Copy material. Oh. Did it copy? Oh, it copied all materials to selected. Weird. Hello? A. Assign. Haha. The laser material from the drop down? Okay. I'm confused, but I got my laser anyway, so. Space tank! Wait. Let's see here. Is it along the Y? Space tank! The missiveness. Alright. Let's see here. uh, okay. Where do I find missiveness? Or is that just a word for like something else and I'm just Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're saying something like that so that it really makes it shine like that. Yeah. Oh, this is so goofy and this is so wonderful. I think my friend's gonna be very happy with the space tank here. Alright. I am gonna go ahead and save that. Alright. So control or shift Z. Okay. Or did I Oh, I think Oh, interesting cuz I think you so in your settings I think you said Z is the thing that like toggles wireframe. Uh Shift Z is the one that toggles wireframe for me. So that's weird. Z brings up this weird little radio menu. I mean, I could go back to this. So, let's tinker with our light source. Where's our light at even? Hello, light source. Let's actually go. Oh, I'm dumb. Hi. Okay. The power of the sun. Let's see here. We just turn down the sun's power here. That's halfway do. Okay. And if I move you over this way. Oh, does that not like change anything? Because if it's point, then we can crank up the wattage a bit. Is there a good way to like get the light like really pronounced so that the tank doesn't look like completely dark? Sun. Oh, yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Let us not do all that. Let's just do like 200. That's, or maybe 100. Yeah, I think that works. Space tank. In the 3D viewport. Okay. How do? Oh, I see. Yep. Or it has this little like toggle too. There is our lovely, lovely space tank. All right, that was. I didn't expect to spend the whole time on space tank here, but that has put me at a couple hours. That was a lot more fun than that should have been. um, let's see here. Yeah, thanks. Space tank. Oh man. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and then I'm gonna take like a few like screenshots of this and just kind of upload those in different places. This was a lot of fun. I really do enjoy like just tinkering around with stuff like this. Um, so yeah, that was a really good first creative stream. So normally I do just gameplay streams, and so these specialty streams I have like 3 different ones that I rotate out at the end of each month. I think the next one is meant to be just a showcase, and I don't know what I want to do for that yet. Well, I'll figure that out. But yeah, as far as just regular streams, next week I will be going back to Ocarina of Time. We are at the bottom of the well, so we'll get to continue exploring just the deep, like, creepy areas of Ocarina of Time, and that's going to be a lot of fun. But thank you all so much for joining in. Special thank you to Cheese for kind of being my like, hey, there's a lot easier way to do this thing through all of this, and I really do appreciate that. Doing like our regular blends days has been fun. That's the only reason that I could feel confident enough to do Space Tank here any justice. um, but yeah, with that, we'll go ahead and end the stream here, and I will see y'all next week. Bye!